Hi, my name's Ellie, and this is your weekly theatre news recap. The show where I take the news, I throw it at you, and you listen. You listen to the news well and good. You that's why you're here. I recap London and UK theatre. These are unedited, if you can't tell already. If you don't want to miss any, subscribe. This is a great start. Anyway, we have a lot of news this week. Some very interesting news, a lot of casting news. But I'm going to start with two news stories very specifically because they have both sent me a lovely little thing. We're going to start with this lovely red envelope, which contains the first news story of the week. Oh, wow. Camp. Look at this lovely gold letter. It has been announced today that Kin, a brand new British musical, will be getting a stage concert run at the Teatro Technis at 26 Crowndale, London, King's Cross, from the 1st to the 4th of November 2023. This is extremely exciting. This musical has already got a little bit of a fan base building. They've been sharing demos of their work. And finally, it's getting a big London staged concert run. Very exciting. You have 3 different shows to catch. Very exciting. I'm going to hopefully be able to catch this. But what's more exciting, for me at least, is that they sent me things. Wow. They sent me this lovely t-shirt. Look at it. Don't it look good in red? I do. Thank you. As well as some stickers. Wow. Wow, look at these, if I can pick them up properly. Wow, look at this. Where are you going to stick them? Here. They sent me a pin badge as well. Some lovely cards. I am very excited for this. Thank you to the producers at Kin for sending me some lovely things. And if you are interested in supporting new British theatre, which we are currently in the golden age of, so make sure you do support some new British theatre, you can check out this stage concert production this November. I'm hoping that I will be there. Who's to say? I don't know. Anyway, the other big story that we have this week, something that I personally have been waiting for a very long time, and I know a lot of other fans of this musical have been too. But I have been sent this. Look at it! It is a lovely little, like a Spotify-themed thing. And if you can't tell already what this might be from this lovely Spotify plaque that I have been sent, thank you producers of Bonnie and Clyde, the Bonnie and Clyde cast album has finally announced its release date, and we don't have that much longer to wait. The cast album will be released next Friday, the 28th of July. Wow, I'm ready. I am ready. I've already had a sneak peek at the cast album, and I've got to say, wow, beautiful. I may even like it a little bit more than I like the Broadway one. So if you are a massive fan of Bonnie and Clyde, make sure you keep your eyes peeled on that day, because you got to be ready. You got to get it. You've got to listen to it. It's so good. Very exciting. It contains the second West End cast. All fantastic. Very fantastic. Very tasty. Thank you both to the producers of Kin and the producers of Bonnie and Clyde for sending me these lovely little things. Thank you very much. And now let's move on to the rest of the news this week, starting with some casting news. First off, we got the casting news for I Should Be So Lucky, the new jukebox musical which is heading on a UK tour later this year. This musical announced this with this extremely camp trailer, which I love, and I think shows you the exact tone they're going for with this musical. It feels very Mamma Mia. So if you're a fan of Mamma Mia, you're probably going to love this musical. And they also announced their cast, which, great cast. We have Kaya Carter as Bonnie, Jamie Chapman as Spencer, Gemma Churchill as Ivy, Matthew Crook as Nadeem, Jessica Daly as Brittany, Gary Davies as Big Mike, Melissa Jacks as Shelley, Scott Page as Michael, Billy Roberts as Nathan, Giovanni Spano as Ash, Lucy May Sumner as Ella, and Anna Irwin as Olivia, as well as our ensemble who will be credited down in the description if you want to look at our ensemble. Very exciting. This musical looks fun. It looks camp. It looks silly, okay? And sometimes you need a campy, silly musical. I'm very excited to check it out very soon. And hopefully it's going to be just as camp as it promises to be. Next up, we got the further casting for the Quiz UK tour. This is a play based on a true cheating scandal that happened in Who Wants to Be a Millionaire in the UK. It's already had a West End run, it's been adapted into a TV show, and now is going on a UK tour. This tour is starring Rory Bremner as Chris Tarrant, and has also announced that Charlie Webb, Lewis Reeves, and Mark Benton will be joining as well. Very exciting. I'm very much hoping to catch this play. It looks so interesting, and you know, I love a little bit of a scandal. It's drama. Next up, we have some more news down at Matilda. We have some new child actors joining in the role of Matilda, and we have a new Trunchbull and Miss Honey. So it has been announced that Estella Evans, Selena Carrier, and Arabella Stanton will join Sophia Goodman in the title role of Matilda, as well as Kieran Hill, who's joining as Miss Trunchbull, alongside Lydia White as Miss Honey. Their first performance is on the 12th of September, and hopefully this will be my push to go and see Matilda. I still haven't seen the stage version. I've been obsessed with the cast album for so long. I absolutely adore the film. I need to go and see it. I need to go and see it soon. So hopefully I will see it very soon. Next up, we got the casting for Rebecca. Rebecca is a musical that is heading to the Charing Cross Theatre. It has a whole massive history, loads of controversy. If you were a fan of Wait in the Wings, which I'm sure many of you are, you will know the deep and tragic history of this musical. But it has been announced that we have some lovely actors joining the cast. These include Richard Carson as Maxim de Winter, Lauren Jones, who has recently come off Bonnie and Clyde and actually has a track on the Bonnie and Clyde cast album as alternate Bonnie. They will be playing the second Mrs. De Winters / I, and Cara Lane will be playing Mrs. Danvers, as well as our full ensemble, who are all linked in the description. Very exciting. I'm hoping to catch this one. It's gonna be interesting. I've heard so much about it, but I also know nothing about it, which I feel like is always a very exciting place to be. Like, I mean, that's how I felt about Operation Mincemeat going in. Like, I know so much about it, but I also know absolutely nothing, and that's thrilling. Anyway, next up, we have some unfortunate and also some good news from 222. Unfortunately, it has been announced that Sophia Bush has had to withdraw from the West End production due to illness. I'm wishing Sophia all the best, hopefully a speedy recovery. But unfortunately, she will not be able to finish her West End run. Joining the cast, however, is Frankie Bridge, and she will be starting in August and seeing out the rest of the run until the 17th of September. 222 is so good. It's so thrilling. It's a great ghost story with a fantastic twist. If you haven't seen it yet, I would highly recommend it. I am wishing all the best to both Sophia and Frankie as they, depart and join this show. Next up, we have some more unfortunate news, as it has sadly been announced that Ain't Too Proud will be closing early. This show was originally booked at the Prince Edward to play until January, but has unfortunately announced that it will be closing early on the 17th of September 2023. This is such sad news. I saw the show again last week, and I was just reminded how fun and what a great jukebox musical it was. With this type of musical, I'm not normally completely and utterly sold by jukebox musicals, but Ain't Too Proud just had such fantastic music. It told the story so well, and it's so sad for everyone on stage and off stage to see this show close early. Make sure you grab your tickets before it closes. It's got 8 more weeks. I would highly recommend going to see it, especially if you were a fan of The Temptations. And if you're not, I wasn't, and now I'm a massive fan of The Temptations. So, if you want to be completely won over by the music, I would highly recommend it. We have some concert news as well. It has been previously announced that Schwartz at 70 will be playing a one-off performance. It has now added a 2 p.m. matinee as well on the day, on Sunday the 17th of September at the Lyric Theatre. And they have also announced some further cast members, who I'm going to link in the description, because for some reason I haven't written it on my thing. So it's going to be in the description. I'm sorry. This is very exciting. Stephen Schwartz has such a fantastic range of music, so if you want to go and see a celebration of his fantastic work, make sure you grab your tickets. And as I said, you have some more chances now with that matinee, so you have no excuse. Go and see it. Some very exciting news this week, and some news that I wouldn't normally cover. But it has been announced that there is a new artistic director of the Royal Court, and it is David Byrne. David Byrne is so exciting because they are... I can't believe I messed this up. What am I saying? They previously worked at the New Diorama Theatre, which has recently seen 2 of its shows be boosted up to the West End, namely For Black Boys Who've Committed Suicide and Operation Mincemeat, both shows that David Byrne has overseen. This is so exciting. If that is the type of work that David Byrne is interested in boosting up, this is so exciting. I think this is a very good time for London theatre, and the Royal Court, I'm so excited to go see some of their shows. David Byrne, I trust David Byrne. Like, if you are vouching for Mincemeat and for Black Boys, like, at the moment, the 2 shows that are at the top of my list of best new theatre that I've seen this year, like, I'm already sold. This is extremely exciting. And finally this week, let's cover some of our new productions. Well, okay, there's no new production this week, but 2 shows have announced that they will be returning to the West End. First off, Ostentatious. This has been playing in the downtime at the Arts Choir of Man every Monday and had stopped for a little bit, but it has announced that it will be returning to its typical Monday slot from the 25th of September at the Arts. I had the chance to go see Ostentatious a couple of months ago, and it's fun. It is everything you want from an improvised Jane Austen novel. It is silly, it is campy, it is chaos incarnate, and I loved it. Make sure that you grab your tickets for it. And our final news story this week is that Noises Off will be returning to the West End. This revival played at the Phoenix earlier this year, and I missed it. But if, like me, you missed it, you have another chance because it is going to the Theatre Royal Haymarket from September the 27th for a 12-week run. And we have some returning cast members in Felicity Kendall, Jonathan Coy and Alexander Hansen. Very exciting. This play is a classic. It is camp. It is everything you love about a slapstick comedy, silliness, over-the-topness, everythingness. I'm very excited to catch this version of the show. And that is all our news for this week. Wow, what was your favourite story? Are you going to go see things? Should I stick more stickers to my face to celebrate kin? Let me know all of your thoughts on the news this week in the comments down below. Very exciting. If you did enjoy this video, please consider hitting like and subscribe. It really helps me out, helps the channel. Here's some links on screen right now to some other videos. Thank you for sticking with me through this unedited mess, which has just become this series. Alright, have a good day. Bye. Mwah.